Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer. Yes, I know this is late, I'm sorry, I kind of spaced that it's Wednesday already. And I needed to have the week 12 of, or week 13 of WWC, the final week of WWC for me anyways, because you guys know I didn't make playoffs, not even close. Chicago Charizards taking on Slick and the Cleveland Escavalier. Slick, I know your new logo's on there. I accidentally saved over the old logo, so because OBS has it in here, your new logo's here. So surprise, everybody! Slick's got a new logo. Hopefully that's okay. Sorry, Slick. Why am I not showing it? We've already played the match, obviously, because it's going up tomorrow. I have that recorded at least. I just forgot to do the team builder like normal. I'm gonna get better at this. I swear. I swear. This is the first one. I forgot to record before or after the game in a while, so... but Slick has a lot to play for this game. He's currently, I believe, 5-6. Yeah, he's 5-6, +2, and he's chasing Matthias for that last playoff spot. If Matthias loses to Saber, Slick is in. If Matthias beats Saber, Slick is out. But Slick has to win because Matthias has, I believe Matthias is 6-5 right now. So Slick has to win this one. So he's got a lot to play for. I'm just trying to get to 4 wins. That's really all I'm trying to do. This has not been a good season, and we'll talk about it at the end of the season. So, which is Thursday, I guess. Anyways, yeah, I'm not showing the doc because again, we've already played the match. We already have the results. So I'm not gonna spoil that for you. But Slick has Mega Altaria. I hate that mon. I barely beat Savage with it because reasons. He has Mega Altaria, Zapdos, he has Manaphy, he has Shaman, he has Zoroark, he has Escavalier, Cryogonal, Staraptor, Diggersby, Gengar, Mesprit, and Rhydon. Now, I did get a little bit of help from Shadow this week building. We started working on the first 3 mons you see here, and then Shadow and I never really got a chance to reconnect and finish building the team. I just got really, really busy. So I ended up kind of winging it after Shadow kind of gave me a base. So, but the first thing that Shadow, first of all, I think it's Mega Altaria, Manaphy, Cryogonal, Gengar, Escavalier, and either Zapdos or Zoroark. Gengar just puts in a lot of work versus me. Not even Nidoking safe because of Psychic. Like, Umbreon's the only thing that can really take a hit, except for a Z Focus Blast, which isn't going to be good. Mega Altaria, I don't have a good switch in for. It's also an issue. Cryogonal is a very good defensive mon, and basically stops Alolan Ninetales, which... Slick, if you didn't know, you have a massive ice weakness and a massive speed issue, where Alolan Ninetales is faster than your entire team, and Alolan Ninetales wrecks your entire team. It beats Mega Altaria, it beats Zapdos, it beats Manaphy, it beats Shaman, it can beat Zoroark, it cannot beat Escavalier one-shotting it, but it can beat Escavalier two-shotting it. Cryogonal stands in its way as a Spadef monster. Staraptor doesn't want to face it. Diggersby doesn't want to face it. Gengar doesn't want to face it, especially if I get, if I'm carrying Dark Pulse and I'm Scarf, for example. Gengar's the only thing that outspeeds it. You'd have to be Scarf Gengar to outspeed a Scarf to Alolan Ninetales, which is something I've done a lot in the past. Mesprit doesn't want to take multiple hits. Rhydon could take a couple hits, but doesn't appreciate them. So... But, speaking of that, we brought Alolan Ninetales with E-Belt. I didn't want to Scarf myself. A Nasty Plot E-Belt set kind of just went to town. On Slick, once Cryogonal goes down, if Escavalier's not there, once Gengar goes down, if Rhydon's not there, like, Alolan Ninetales just puts in so much work. Blizzard will obviously take out Zapdos, and Altaria, and Shaman, and Staraptor, and Diggersby, and you get the point. Freeze Dry will take out the Manaphy, especially once I get a Nasty Plot off. Hidden Power Fire is for the Escav and for the Cryogonal, both trying to switch in. Nasty Plot plus 2 Hidden Power Fire should kill a Escavalier unless it's Occaberry. And Cryogonal is not going to take multiple of those. I do have to watch out for Mirror Coat, or yeah, I think it's Mirror Coat. 224 speed is enough to outspeed everything on his team except Gengar at base, or at their maxes. A Scarfer could obviously beat me. Gengar is 1 speed point faster than me, naturally, so no point trying to gun against that. 196 is the max amount of special, and this is where Shadow came in, was the max amount of special attack needed at +2 to OHKO. I don't even remember what mon, but it allows me to OHKO a certain mon at +2, so that's why we didn't need the 252. And then the rest into HP, just the, like I always say, a little bit of bulk can go a long way. Up next, we have Umbreon here with Pursuit, Wish, Protect, and Heal Bell. This thing is a Spadef monster. A little bit of attack. 44 attack investment is enough to Pursuit Trap and kill the Gengar after rocks. Assuming he's not like defensive Gengar for some reason. The Chople Berry is there so I can take the Phytinium Z Focus Blast. And then I can Wish on the turn he hits me with that. He's going to try and switch out. I can Pursuit Trap and kill the Gengar, and the fastest thing outside of a Scarfer that beats a Alolan Ninetales is gone. Heal Bell is to obviously cure my team because Mega Charizard X is a very easy toxic fodder. Paralyzing Alolan Ninetales because I'm slower. That would make me slower, and he probably knows that his entire team basically gets run over by Ninetales outside of Gengar, Escav, and Rhydon. Obviously Wish Protect, and yeah, just bulky bulk. Spadef bulk. Running Choice Scarf, Nidoking, Sheer Force, this thing just goes to town as well. Sludge Wave, EP, Flamethrower, and Shadow Ball. 172 special attack allows me to take on the Altaria, assuming he's not Earthquake, assuming he's Return, Roost, D-Dance, Dragon Claw, or something else. Nidoking can take a hit. If it's EQ, I can't take a hit. The Scarf plus the 216 speed allows me to outspeed Mega Altaria at +1. Sludge Wave puts in a heck of a lot of damage to the Altaria. Earth Power also does damage to it. Earth Power does damage to Gengar pretty badly. Rhydon doesn't want to take multiple EPs. Flamethrowers for the Escav in case he scouts for the Sludge Wave. I can Flamethrower and kill the Escav, or at least burn its Occaberry, which allows Alolan Ninetales to OHKO it. And then Shadow Ball is for Mesprit, in case Mesprit wants to try and check in Psychic and take down King. I can scout his switch, obviously. EP, he'd want to stop that on stuff as well, so Mesprit being a Levitate user. But yeah, Shadow Ball would allow me to hit the Mesprit and two-shot it. Speed, like I said, with the Scarf, outspeeds +1 Mega Altaria, and then the rest goes into bulk, just so I can try to live a hit from that Altaria and get it back with the Scarf. Mew here, we're rocking Rockium. And that's the end of where Shadow helped me. This is where I started throwing stuff at a wall and hope that it stick. Mew with the Rockium Z, Stealth Rock, Flamethrower, Psychic, Defog. That Stealth, this is my lead basically, it's to get my rocks up right away. Rockium Z is to get my defense up +1 defense, because more than likely, where did I go this way? Oh, Escav probably checks in on this thing if he brings Escavalier. So I'm +1 defense. Can take the hit from Escavalier and then Flamethrower it back. Proc the Akka, kill it. If Zoroark's checking in to scout for a Psychic, obviously the Flamethrower is good to hit that. Flamethrower hits Shaman. Flamethrower takes care of Cryogonal a little bit. Psychic is there to take on Gengar if he tries to swap in to Gengar. And then Defog in case he sets up his own rocks. I want to get rocks off my side of the field because Zard is crippled by rocks. Extremely, extremely bad. And as long as I can get the rocks chip on Altaria and Zapdos and Gengar, then I really don't need rocks up at that point, because I've gotten the chip on the things that I need rocks up for. So, yeah, Rock MZ, get myself a defense boost, take a hit, fire back. We are bringing Mega Charizard X. Now, this is where Shadow and I disagreed, because during the talk I was like, I want to bring Zard. Zard has a good matchup. It can beat the Altaria. It can beat Manaphy with enough D-Dances and T-Punch. It beats Shaman. It beats Zoroark because it's frail. Escav doesn't like it. Cryogonal doesn't like it. Staraptor obviously can Intimidate check it. Diggersby can obviously Scarf EQ it. Or Bulldoze. I've seen that pulled against me to keep my speed in check. Gengar doesn't want to take multiple hits from this thing. Mesprit doesn't want to take multiple hits from this thing. And yes, Rhydon could come and take some hits. So Shadow didn't like it. I did. I decided to bring Zard. It's the last game of the season. I brought Zard every other game. Just bring him one last time. Try to pick up a kill or two. And boost his stats. So D-Dance, Steel Wing, Flare Blitz, and Thunder Punch. I'm not carrying EQ. There's 1, 2, 3 Mons that keep me from EQing in Mesprit, Staraptor, and Zapdos, so there's really no reason to carry it. Plus, the only thing that really doesn't appreciate the EQ is Gengar, and Rhydon won't take multiples, so there wasn't really a reason to carry it. So instead, I'm carrying Steel Wing. Now, why Steel Wing over Iron Tail? Accuracy, Steel Wing's 90, Iron Tail is 75, I think? Down here a little bit. Iron Tail. Iron Tail is 70. So while it's 100 base power, and Steel Wing is. Steel Wing's down there as well. Steel Wing's base 70. That extra like 15% trade off is fine with me to actually hit it. Because if I miss a Iron Tail against the Altaria, I'm done. Whereas if I miss a Steel Wing, at least I didn't miss a 25% chance to miss, a 1 in 4 chance, I missed a 1 in 10. But at +1, Steel Wing will OHKO the Altaria unless he's got a fair amount of investment. Flare Blitz, Stab just runs through everything except Mesprit, or not Mesprit, Manaphy. And Manaphy doesn't want to take multiple T-punches to the face. But it's critical that I keep rocks off my side of the field, because otherwise I gotta force a Wish Pass with Umbreon to get myself some health. And this is how I've beaten water types in the past. When I use Megazard X's, I usually carry Thunder Punch to at least damage them enough that I can take them down a couple of shots, a couple of T-Bolts. And finally, because I couldn't pick a final Mon, I just went with Tornadus. Pure support Tornadus with Taunt, Tailwind, Toxic, and U-Turn, Rocky Helmet. That way, if something physical hits me, it takes damage. You know, Altaria hits me, at least I chip it 12% from a Rocky Helmet hit. Taunt, because I'm Prankster, I can stop the Altaria from D-Dancing and Roosting. Taunting Zapdos stops it from Roosting. Taunting the Manaphy stops it from Tail Glowing. Taunting Shaman stops it from being annoying if it's Subseed Shaman. Taunting Zoroark, no Nasty Plot. Taunting Mesprit, no rocks. Taunting... yeah, that's about it. Tailwind, so if I can't get a chance to get Zard set up, I could send Tornadus in as a suicide, and as long as he's not like +2 or +3 on that Altaria, I could suicide Tailwind and get Charizard in, and then shenanigans are going to ensue, but having Tailwind to support me and keep that Altaria in check is okay. Toxic, obviously Prankster Toxicking a lot of his Mons would be great. Gengar and Escav are the only two that don't want to take that. I mean, Shaman can switch in and out and heal itself, but it's still good to get that chip if I have to clear rocks. sooner than I want to, and then U-turn so I can pivot. But really, this Tornadus is just strictly here as support. That's why it's max HP, defensive, and enough speed that I can turn around on the Altaria. As long as it hasn't gone +1, I am faster than Altaria and can turn around on it. And then get Zard in if he brings Altaria in on this, like Tailwind. Brings Altaria in, I could taunt, stop the V-Dance, then I can U-turn on whatever hit he's going to lay into Zard. As long as no rocks are up and as long as I'm not Mega, he can't EQ me. And if he's returns, I resist. I'm Fire Flying, I'm not going to be Dragon Point at that point. And I just do what I did versus Savage, and I just D-Dance up as regular Zard to get faster and get to the point where I can OHKO that thing. Then I click the Mega button and OHKO. Because that's what I had to do the last time I played Altaria. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching so much. Last match tomorrow. Team recap probably Thursday if I remember to record it. / if I take the time to record it today because I have a lot going on already. Please check out the links in the description down below. Twitch, I'm going to be live streaming. I've already got 4 streams set up in the coming months for sure, with the WWC, the WWC D-League. PCF, I'm probably going to do both divisions. I don't know. I'm definitely doing Moltres, which is the division I'm part of. Probably will do Ho-Oh, depending on if Thriller wants to do 2 in the same day, or if Shadow wants to do his, or if I find one of the Ho-Oh analysts, because I'm also one myself. See if I can find one of them to co-host a second one with me. We're going to try streaming Uno, we're going to try streaming Gmod. You know, I've talked about this already. Discord, Weather Gamer Discord, join the Weather Gamer family. It's a great place to hang out. You can hang out with all the WWC coaches, except I think Crimson and Saber are the only 2 that aren't a part of that server now. WWC is moving into that server, so you can spectate it. Last but not least, please go show Griffin Feathers some love. His Twitter is linked down below. He's kind of taking commissions right now. Not really, but kind of. That sort of thing. Let me pull up. I'm going to just pull up. I did commission him just like 2 days ago. He's kind of taking commissions. He's not really taking commissions, but still, you could always check and see, like, hey, can you take a commission, that sort of thing. He's very fair priced, all that. But please go follow him on Twitter. He posts his art. He's an amazing artist. He's a great friend. Like, he's absolutely one of my best friends that I've met here. And that, I'll drag this, maybe if my mouse will do it, I'll drag this over here. I mean, here's the emotes he's been making for me. Like, these, the Ohana, the Weather Gamer Love, the Sniper, those are already in the Weather Gamer server. Those are older ones, but he just made a Hacks emote for me. He just made the Don't Fuckle with a Shuckle emote for me. So, he's a good dude. He's a good guy just to go follow and say hi. Like, go follow him and see the art he posts. He's a very talented guy. So, with all that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you guys next time. I'm out.